when you think that your own mighty I Am presence, being a replica of the Father, Mother, God, has vastly more power than the sun of this system or the physical sun center, which we call the great central sun. How can we ever dwell in limitation or doubt or dalliance or postponement of all those things that are upon us? Moment by moment, what we affirm is manifest where we are from our I Am presence. We need to get rid of all the debris and the dross of density of consciousness that makes us believe that there is any hesitation, any pause, any distance between the fiat and the manifestation, between the call and the answer. Now, in this relative world, there's a heap of karma and human consciousness and human creation between ourselves and our mighty I Am presence, and that is why we seem not to experience the piercing ray of light instantly in answer to our call. So we have to leave that plane of relativity and hold an absolute immaculate concept of what is the absolute. If you want to ask me what is the immaculate concept, it is the perfect geometry or the perfect divine pattern of anything. A leaf, a tree, yourself, an organ in your body, the planet. You hold that geometric conception in your heart of the call being answered instantaneously. You have faith it is so because you know the law of God's geometry. And so you accept it done, and because you accept it done, it is done. And what the call results in is that there is a continual transmutation and pushing aside and alchemy going on and flushing out of those obstacles to the actual manifestation of your call. So it's very important to have the strong will, the strong mind, the strong heart, the strong faith, the strong knowledge, the strong sense of the mathematics of the light of God, the call being made and the answer manifest. And for this purpose, it's very important to take short mantras and enter them with that intensity of fire. For instance, light, manifest, light, manifest, light, manifest. What I am doing when I am giving this is using the fohatic key of my voice, or shall I say the key of my voice to release the fohat. I am seeing it, I am knowing it, I am giving the fiat, I am sending tremendous love to this light. I am absolutely in love with the light, and I have no other love. The light knows this. I give my life and my body to the light, and I know this light is manifest when I make that fiat. And if there be the delay in the physical body, I know what is happening in the physical body is that the light is manifesting and moving that body toward a greater and greater receptivity and ability to carry the light. So the light is performing the work that is necessary for the fulfillment of the fiat that I'm making. If the light knows it cannot fully manifest in a given cell because that cell has to be emptied so it can be filled, the light will begin the process of emptying the cell, because remember, light is self-luminous, intelligent substance. Light is God. Light is Inkal. Light, therefore, knows how to fulfill the command. It is not electricity. It is light with a capital L. Self-luminous, intelligent substance. So when you say, I am the resurrection and the life, you visualize the resurrection flame descending and you accept it. You don't have a sense, well, this is the resurrection flame over here, I'm down here, and I'm not ready to be resurrected. You're not having your thoughts wander everywhere. A divine decree is a sacred experience. Let not our repetition of decrees make them mundane. Every time you give a decree in the name of God, the universe quivers and your being changes, unless you have no cup of consciousness, no desire, no will, no vow, no decision made. In other words, you might as well be a blob. But when you have these things that I'm explaining to you in line and in order, you have searched your soul, you have atoned for your sins, you sin no more, you try with all of your heart every day to do what is right, you may make mistakes, but your whole bent of your life stream is toward doing the best you know how to do the will of God. When you come and you offer a divine decree in such profound love, in such closeness to God, I cannot even tell you how powerful that decree is. And it is what you put into the divine decree that makes all the difference. El Morya's description of his love of the light and the golden light of the dawn and how this grew in him came because of absolute devotion, absolute love, absolute concentration. I think that if there could be anything said of a common shortcoming of Chelas in the West, is their inability to concentrate, focus, and intensify thought and feeling in God, but rather to be able to say the words, say them quickly, but not to sense that they have to enter into the decree, become the decree, the decreer, and the manifestation, truly enter into God and into His Word and His work. I tell you, you can be transformed overnight if you can glean from what I'm telling you the formula for the calling forth of light and having the victory of that light instantaneously. Because nothing that I am saying can actually transmit the knowledge that I have. I can only speak around it. And as I speak around it, you in your heart come to that moment of quickening and awakening as to the fullness of what I am saying. I pray that you will, because you can be transformed in the twinkling of an eye, and give to El Morya and the Nello and the Brotherhood so much, much more as we would love to do, and ourselves have many fewer problems to deal with that we deal with personally and organizationally.